Hello everybody, welcome back to Wanted to Gaming. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I am, I hope you are too. For those of you that are very close to me on this channel, very supportive, even through Discord, I just want to let you know I am back from the dead. That sounds weird. Um, the reason why I say I'm back from the dead is because this is the first long form content video I made since a power outage video I made back during in January of the ice storm. It's been months since January. Uh, I'm here to to talk about and fly the F-6C with you guys. Back a while ago, earlier this year, I have been working on grinding for China. My goal has been to this year and maybe up into getting into next year, getting to top tier China. For the upcoming stealth fighters that will eventually come into the game. We currently have rank 9. I have no idea when we will get stealth fighters. Last year they were talking about it being this year, now they're delaying it to next year. Maybe it'll be 2028 or 2029, or maybe 2030 when we get stealth fighters. Who knows? We'll never know when we'll get it. I've been currently working on getting Jeff. Um, I am 75,000 squadron points away from getting them. Um, Within using the F-6C, I can use it to get from rank 5 to 7, but I don't even have to use the F-6C once I pass rank 6, because then I could just use Jeff the rest of the way in rank 7 all the way up to top tier. But I'm here to be flying the F-6C. In my experience over the past few months, I've been flying the F-6C, and it's been an amazing jet. It's one heck of dogfighter. It only carries two AIM-9Ps. It has an RWR, but it doesn't really work. It is a Mach 1 fighter. It can go Mach 1. On the deck, it still can hit Mach 1, but then you would be pushing your wings to its limits. But it is a fast fighter, strong engines. This is the best dogfighter of mid-tier in China. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and never stop grinding. Love you. Let's go. Alright, so it's the first match of the day. Sometimes we get airfield spawn, other times we get air spawn like this match. This morning, I tried to get up early and record and then edit before daylight, but I don't have that routine. I failed at that part. Yeah, I try to get up early, like 4:40, get coffee made, and start recording. But I couldn't wake up on time. My eyes just told me to go back to sleep, so I did. And here I am now after lunch recording. Um, so yeah, I don't really have that routine to get up early and record like I'm supposed to, and that's also because I haven't done it. I just never really done it. But when flying the F-6C, I always go up to altitude, about 20, 25,000 feet, 20, depending on what's going on. Like in this situation, there's no one really around, so I just go up here, look for enemies to choose that I want to pick. The downside of this jet is, or any jet really, but of course this jet too, if you don't have your pilot maximum upgrade, say you gotta have them upgraded to expert on G forces and stamina, on G tolerance. It won't be good on your pilot, and it will stop you from being able to turn even if you're blacked out. See if I can get a launch here. Should be a good kill right there. Bingo. Aiming the missiles are pretty good to do too. Oh, also learning learning what jets have countermeasures at this BR matters, because if you're trying to go after a guy and say if he has flares and you don't know it, and that could be a waste of a missile. If you learn those guys that have no flares, like the F-4C, the F-6C, the jet I'm flying right now, the F-104, the F-100, just like those, I don't have flares or countermeasures. Some F-104s do, but not this one, or not some of them at this BR. I know the 11.3 Italian F-104 does, but that's at 11.3, and we will not be seeing that. And that is an A-10. That would be a problem, because he has AIM-9Ls. Okay, bit of a not a good situation here. Alright, I don't know where that A-10 disappeared off to, but I'm gonna keep looking, because he has AIM-9Ls and they're very dangerous, and this jet don't have flares, so that is my weakness. See if I can. I love this thing. Alright, now we got to gunfight. So we gotta go into turn fights. We gotta get close range, like props. And like I said, having a maxed out pilot and turning in this thing really matters. So as you can see, I am currently was blacked out. Guy by me, yep. I'm in a turn fight. Some of these guys don't have their pilots upgraded, which is a big weakness for them. Ow. I kind of needed that. Nah, I don't need it. But turning with an A-10 is a slight, not a good thing. But let's see if we can still get him here. Bingo. Don't need that. I might be hurt, but this thing is a fighter. Carry roughly about 21 to 22 minutes of fuel, because you'll be using that afterburner some. I always carry about 21 minutes, and it does me good. After a few fights, I lay off the afterburner, and yeah. Now we just gotta sit here and fly around and wait for another guy to appear. Like that F-105 who just appeared out of nowhere. Thunder Chief. I am a very aggressive pilot, flyer. Let's see if we can catch up to him. He has an afterburner pretty strong. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to catch up to him unless he starts turning. So I'm just gonna lay off the afterburner and do a climb. Oh, he's turning. Alright, here's our chance. It's go time. Oh man, this guy's got a lot of guys on him. Jeez. Alright, well that was a very successful and a victory match. Oh my goodness. For those of you who do struggle flying this thing, who do have it, I'm trying to help for those who don't know how to use it or are struggling to use it. Um, but it's very, very, very important to have this maximized. G tolerance on the pilot and stamina. You can also work on getting defense of armament to G forces for the guns, straining. Um, your gun won't jam on you while turning or doing anything like that. It prevents it from locking up on you. Um, then you got the weapon reload, which helps you reload faster at the airfield. And then you got the repair speed. Once all of that is upgraded, it takes maybe no more than about 10 to 5 seconds. Once I think it's fully maximized, I think it's like 5 or 10 seconds. So I believe it's 5 or 8. Um, but yeah, have these fully upgraded, and the pilot and logisticals and everything is so much better when you have an expert crew and aced. Um, in America, I have this crew that is aced out. I know I thought I had an ace on one of my vehicles, but I guess I don't know what happened. But I have this. Yeah, supposed to be aced, because level 75 is the maximum for air. For me in tanks, it's a lot down here. I think it's a little more in tanks than it is for air. I'm not entirely certain, but yep. Let's go to another match and see how we do. Alright, I am at 25,000 feet, and we got two Jaguars down here. I'm not sure if he has flares or not, but I'm gonna see if I can do a gunfight with him.
I'm sorry.
There's no one around, so this is gonna be a good fight.
Attention to the map. I refuse. Heading to the base.
Was no one around. Teammate might try and come and steal this kill. Oh! Wow. Well, that was the most precise, accurate aiming I've ever had in a long time. That was pretty violent, one little bro. That was a little violent on a little bro. See if we can do another gunfight with that AY-8. I believe it's an A4E version. Oh, never mind. I got diddled by a Crusader who just happened to come out of space. That's not a Crusader, that's a demon. I am still turning when my pilot blacked out. Alright, that's nice. Good. Oh, missile. lightning. You don't have countermeasures. I know you don't. Alright. Where's this other one? Make 21. Alright, can't do nothing about it. He's not doing it. He's going to do another. You know what? I can't speak. He's not doing nothing but going straight up.
Our victory is here. Well done.
He has flares. I'm not gonna risk a missile launch. How much if I can get into range of launching a missile with that J-32? I don't think he has flares. I'd be surprised if he does. But I don't think so. Got him. It's all about being patient with launching a missile on the right person that doesn't have flares. Oh! Oh my gosh! What was... Oh my goodness, bro just detonated. Bro got vaporized. Bro got vaporized. Oh my goodness. Another victory. I want to demonstrate what it's like to black out and still turn. Being at this amount of speed is still easy to, it's really easy to, black out and still be turning at that speed from about 600 miles an hour to 500 or 550, somewhere in there. Between 500 and 750. But mainly about 700, 600. We're going to do about one more match and this should be the end of it. This aircraft is a beautiful plane. It's really good. It is by far the best mid-tier Chinese dogfighter that you can have at 9.7. Now, hopefully in the future, Gaijin does not up-tier this thing. The BR is fine where it's at. It would have been even better if it was at 9.3, I believe. 9.3 would be just perfect. But still, 9.7 is still okay. But it does depend on the pilot who's flying it. And depending on how aggressive they are at flying this thing. I'm a pretty serious aggressive flyer in this thing. Main thing about this jet is it has good engines, it's strong, it's fast. 2 missiles, 2 AIM-9Ps that pull 20 Gs. Look for guys that do not have countermeasures. Launch it under 1 mile about 0.80, or right there in point blank, just not that close, but about 0.50 or 60. Um, when you run out of when you launch those two missiles, when you get two kills, then go for gunfights. But don't be very conservative with your ammo and how much you launch, and make sure your aiming is pretty accurate when firing. Um, Other than that, you are would be really good in this thing. Once you have that under control, and then you gotta have control of your rudder, elevator. My settings are a little weird. I have the keybind for the D-pad on the controller, um, while the um, R1 is on the heat seeker. The weakness on this thing is the heat seeker does not work in the clouds. It doesn't. It never has. This thing does not turn tight at altitude when going at Mach 1. Let's see. I'm chasing up that MiG. Is there another person I can possibly... Okay. Yep. Cutting the afterburner while notching that was a bit close to call. Was a little too close for comfort, if you ask me. Man, I am really having to dodge these guys.
Victory is near.
Oh, that T2 ain't never gonna let go of me. Ooh, if I had went the wrong way, I'd have been dead. I almost went the wrong way and got myself killed. Uh, from where? Damn Harrier. There's just too many of guys here. Yeah, never put yourself in a furball situation or this will happen. Don't put yourself in furball situations, but overall this plane is a very good dogfighter when having the crew maximized on G tolerance and stamina. Uh, Go for guys that don't have flares with these missiles. Yeah, it may seem like it's not fair, but it is the only way to get up the kills. Um, MiG-19 don't have flares. F-100s, F-104s, some of them, if you can catch up to them and they're slow. A few other jets like the Lightning, the British Lightning, some some jets like let me see. I haven't seen this thing that much. The F-101C. Um, this thing does not have countermeasures. Let me look at the modifications. Yes, this thing does not have countermeasures. So, facing that at 9.3 or 9.7. The Demon, the F-3H2, does not have countermeasures. Yeah, some of these jets do not have countermeasures. Like the Americans F-104 doesn't have countermeasures, or C doesn't have countermeasures. There's a good bit of jets that don't have countermeasures that you can launch missiles at. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, with that post notification to never miss an upload. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.